Today I want to talk about my friend Shahzad from Pakistan. He's 20 years old and lives in Karachi and has had a lifelong dream. He's had it for about 7 or 8 months of meeting Sam Sulek. And he's never been to the United States and always said all those many, many months and days that he's been watching Sam, one day I will make it to the United States. And I had no idea because Sam is somebody, actually his name's not Sam, it's Shahzad. Shahzad is somebody I talk to very, very often. And, sorry, I don't know who Sam is. So Shahzad and I, we talk often. And he said to me, I'm going to go. And I said, all right, well, have a good night. But he said, no, I'm going to go to the United States. I said, get out of here. And he says, yes, I'm going to the United States. I said, get out of town. He's like, no, I'm coming to the United States. I said, all right, cool. When are you coming and where are you going? And it's a big country, Columbus, he says. I say, that's where the Arnold Classic is at. He says, I know, that's where I'm going. I was like, wow. So you've never been to the United States, Shahzad, but the first time you're coming, you're going to Columbus, Ohio for the Arnold Classic. That's big. So I was like, yeah. So he's like, are you going to go to the show? He says, I can't afford to go to the show. I said, what? He says, I can't afford to go to the show. Basically, the whole family got together and they sold everything so that he could come to the United States. So I said to him, okay, well, but you're going to go to the expo at least, right? He's like, absolutely. I was like, okay, all right. And I said, well, why are you coming here? Is there are you going to get like a certification as an engineer? And we're like, you get a certification or what? Are you going to start a course? He's like, no, I'm coming there to meet somebody. I said, oh boy. I said, Shahzad, come on, man. You're married. He said, no, it's nothing like that. So I said, all right, so you are coming all of a sudden to the United States to Columbus, where the Arnold's at. You're going to go to the Arnold, but you're not here for that. You're here because you're going to meet somebody. Wouldn't you think, maybe he had a little honey on the side or something, But no, he said it wasn't like that. So I had to ask him at this point, because at this point I'm invested in the conversation. I'm like, Shahzad, who are you going to meet that you've got to come to Columbus of all the cities? Because he could have gone to New York or Vegas, Philly. Boston. There's so many cities. Seattle. But to wind up in Columbus, it's kind of random, right? And you're not even going to the show. So I was like, who are you here to meet? He said, I'm here to meet Sam. Sam? Sam who? He says, Sam Sulek. I said, oh my God, you're coming all the way over here from Karachi, Pakistan to meet Sam Sulek? He's like, yes. So I said, well, if you're not going to go to the show, I guess you're going to go to the expo. What hotel are you staying in? He says, I didn't have money for a hotel. I said, Shahzad, what? He's like, I didn't have money for a hotel. So you flew from Karachi, Pakistan to Columbus, Ohio to meet somebody that's going to be at the Arnold, but you don't have enough money to buy an Arnold ticket to the show, and you're not staying in a hotel. So where are you staying? Park benches, he says. Which I don't know if that's true or not, and I hope not, because Columbus in February, March is not, you don't want to be sleeping on a park bench, but that's what he said. And I asked him, I said, well, how are you going to eat? And he says, I'm going to have $80. $80 is said, but that's with the expo ticket. He's like, yes, after he pays the expo ticket, he would have $80. And that was to last him for 4 days for food, and hot coffee while he slept on the park bench. But now he says that there's a huge monkey wrench thrown into his plan because $80 is what it will cost Shahzad from Karachi, Pakistan to get an autograph from Sam Sulek, the guy that he flew halfway across the world to meet. Should Shazad be in Columbus for 4 days with no money for food or hot coffee while he sleeps on a cold park bench just so he can give it to Sam for a picture? I don't know about you, but I feel bad for Shazad.